In this video we will discuss why sports and recreational activities are important, causes to why less people are getting involved in sports activities, consequences of not playing sports or doing recreational activities, and some solutions to these problems. Of course, all of us know that sports are good for our health, but do you know specifically what different advantages sport activities provide us with? Here are some of those advantages. Diverse social connections. Sports teams and clubs consist of people from all kinds of different backgrounds, different cultures, religions and professions. This is great, especially if you just moved into a new area, since you can easily make new friends and contacts which can help improve the sociality in the society. Teaches teamwork and leadership. Fighting for a common goal with a group of players and coaches teaches you how to build teamwork and effectively communicate to solve problems. This experience is helpful when encountering problems at work or at home. Though this becomes obvious, teamwork is one of the basic skills and elements that sports can teach participants. Teamwork helps motivate participants to do their part, assisting the team to reach its ultimate goal. Brightens mood. Sport can improve your mood because whenever you are playing sports, working out at a gym or going outside for a stroll, physical activity triggers chemicals in the brain that make you feel happier. Decreased risk of diabetes. With exercise, a person can gain better coordination, balance, strength, and endurance. Exercise can increase energy levels too. Exercise makes insulin work better in the body, which helps someone with diabetes keep their blood sugar levels in a more centered range, which is not too high and not too low. Lower blood pressure. Cardiovascular exercise can help lower your blood pressure and make your heart stronger. Examples which include cardiovascular exercise are walking, jogging, jumping rope, bicycling, cross-country skiing, skating, rowing, swimming. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, around only 19% of the US population was engaged in sports and exercise each day in 2017, and the worldwide prevalence of obesity nearly tripled between 1975 and 2016. This may be because of laziness. People in our generation are getting progressively lazier. It is one of the major factors due to which people avoid sports and physical activities. They don't go to places on foot as often now and use cars more often as a means of transport. The accessibility of just being able to order food and groceries online with such ease has also contributed to people getting lazier. Distractions from electronic gadgets such as mobile phones and computers. Nowadays, more and more people are getting addicted to their mobile phones. This is especially common within the youth. As a result of this, they end up sitting around all day with their eyes glued to their mobile phones. It's almost as if they have forgotten that playing sports is a source of entertainment, because now they only rely upon their mobile phones to pass time and get entertainment. Afraid of injuries in sports. Many people don't take part in sports like martial arts because either them or their parents are afraid of them getting seriously injured. But actually, someone getting really seriously hurt while taking part in martial arts is not common, especially in children of lower age, since there are many safety precautions preventing anyone from getting seriously hurt. Just as there are many advantages to playing sports and doing recreational activities, there are also many disadvantages of not playing sports and taking part in recreational activities. Now we are going to talk about some of the more severe consequences of not playing sports. High cholesterol levels. Lack of exercise and physical activity can increase your level of bad cholesterol. This is a really big problem because high blood cholesterol level is a risk factor for heart disease. High cholesterol can also cause other problems such as nausea, extreme fatigue, shortness of breath, chest pain, pain in the neck, jaw, upper abdomen, back, and numbness or coldness in your extremities. Obesity. People that don't take part in sports have a much higher chance of becoming obese and overweight than someone who regularly takes part in sports and recreational activities. Obese people are also at a higher risk of getting asthma and tend to develop more heart problems as they grow older. Diabetes. Diabetes means your blood glucose or sugar levels are too high. Due to diabetes, your body does not make or use insulin well. Several cancers. There are high chances of involvement in cancer due to not being physically active. Some examples of these are colon cancer. Colon cancer is the second most deadly form of cancer after lung cancer. It begins in the large intestine. Colon cancer typically affects older adults, though it can happen at any age. With time, the cancer cells can grow to invade and destroy normal tissue nearby. And cancerous cells can travel to other parts of the body to form deposits there. There is a clear pattern that shows that men who are physically active have a reduced risk of colon cancer. The median risk reduction for men is between 30 and 40%. Therefore, not taking part in physical activities puts people in increased risk of colon cancer. Breast cancer. Many studies conducted over the past 20 years have shown consistently that an increase in physical activity is linked to a lower breast cancer risk. Therefore, by not taking part in sports activities, you put yourself at a higher risk of getting breast cancer. The NCI reports that 90% of women with breast cancer survive 5 years after diagnosis. This survival rate includes all women with breast cancer, regardless of their stage. The 5-year survival rate for women diagnosed with localized breast cancer is about 99%. Now that we have identified why less people are taking part in sport activities and what problems come with it, we need to find solutions to this problem, and so, we have done just that. Here are some ways you can encourage more people to take part in sport activities. Teach your kids the importance of sports. This is the best way to ensure that the next generation will not have to face the problem we are facing. By teaching the importance of sports to children of young ages and endorsing them to play sports, we can stop the quickly increasing rate of obesity in young adults. Investing more on improving sports facilities. Investing in sports and recreational facilities builds stronger, happier, safer, and healthier communities across the globe. As more people will get interested in sports, more new talented stars will be discovered amongst the next generation. These will be the stars that will make their nation's name proud. Making gyms and fitness centers more accessible for people. Many people have difficulty finding good gyms and fitness centers. This is especially true for developing countries. That is why it is the government's responsibility to make gyms and other sports facilities more accessible for the people, since health and fitness play such an important role in people's lives. Making sure that kids enjoy the sport they are playing. Just forcing your kids into playing sports is not a good idea, because if they do not like the sports they are playing, they start to develop a resentment towards sports, since you can't just force a human into doing something and 100% expect them to like it. That's why it's so important to make sure they like the sport they are playing. Thanks for watching our video. We worked really hard on this, so we do hope that you enjoyed and maybe even learned something.